स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे.
There is a proverb. If cat will think, you can see cats when they drink milk, they will always close their eyes tight because they think once they close their eyes, the whole world will become dark. Nobody will see that they are drinking milk. You are also doing the same thing when you chant some mantra. Because you don't pay attention to the fear, you think the fear has disappeared. Let you be very clear, fearlessness does not mean non-existence of fear. It means the fear will be there and you will have tremendous energy or courage to live with it. Who can flirt with the fear, the maximum fear, and the energy or the courage to live with it is what? Is the quality of Bhairava. Bhairava means it is not that he doesn't have fear, he can flirt with fear. He is not affected by fear. One more thing, the very quality of life is fear. People come and ask me, Swamiji, I am always having the fear of unknown, what to do? I tell them, please be very clear, you are alive. There is a possibility of losing something, that is why you are afraid. If you don't have any possibility, you will never be afraid. You will never be afraid. That is why these barbarians, barbaric societies, they are never afraid. You can see constantly these fellows going out and killing people. War, all wars. You can see people who are barbaric only win in the war. The big problem is people who are sensitive, respectful to the life, they don't feel like fighting. They don't feel like fighting because they don't feel that there is need for protecting anything. But these barbaric people, they go on killing everybody. Let it be very clear, fear is the basic quality of life. You can be fearless if you are in graveyard. If you are already in graveyard, there is no need to be afraid of anything. Nothing to lose. If you have something to lose, you will have fear. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. That is the quality of life itself. Here, Shiva says, Bhairavi, O Bhairavi, means, oh, energy you can flirt with fear, who can have or go beyond. You are neither attached with fear or detached from fear. One more thing, if you are afraid of fears, if you are frightened about fears, again, don't think you are detached from fear. It's one more kind of attachment. All detachment is one more kind of attachment. The negative way of attachment is detachment. If you are afraid of fear, if you are frightened about fear, again, you are in fear. Your consciousness will be moving around the fear. One thing, sometime if you are energetic, if the hormonal pressure in your body is high, you do things without intelligence, without thinking about the result. That is what you call as courage. Let it be very clear, whatever you think as courage is not courage. You do not think about consequences. In hurry, just when you run, you don't know what you are doing and you just do it. And you do not know what you have done or you do not know what you want to do and you just run and finish it off. Small story. 3 friends ran to the railway station. Last moment at 10:21, 10:20 is the train time, 10:21, somehow 2 of them they got into the train. The third one missed. Station master came and petted, tried to console him. Don't worry, at least your friends have made it. Said, no, they came to see me off. They came to see me off. Be very clear. Sometime in the hurry, you don't know what you are doing. And that is what you claim as courage. When the hormonal pressure is little more than your intelligence or logic, you do something which you claim as courage. That's all. Otherwise, except a man who has experienced this neutral zone, nobody can talk about courage. The real courage is to let go your identity, which you think as you, to relax from the identity, which you again and again associate as you, whether your money or your relationship, whatever you think as your power, whatever gives you the power. As on now, the source for inspiration or the source for power is only the matter. Your bank balance, your house, your relationships, your car, or whatever you think as yours. Your education, the I and mine, you derive inspiration from the I and mine, fear and greed. Your wealth and relationships. Let it be very clear, if you are deriving inspiration, if your fear and greed or your properties, your identity is the source of inspiration for you means, let it be very clear, you are not too far away from depression. Because how long greed will be alive? How long fear will be alive? The greed will disappear the moment you have that product. Or if you understand that you can't have it. If you achieve or understand you can't have, both the time the greed will disappear. Then you don't have any source of inspiration. You don't have anything which makes you run. You don't have anything which brings you to life. Same way with fear. If your identity is based on society, be very clear, you are nothing more than a puppet. Big problem is, at least in puppet show, puppets are handled by one man. In your show, you are handled by thousands of people. Any single man can put you into depression. One word is enough. You are already in depression. If somebody asks, are you mad? You shout and prove you are mad. Somebody asks, are you mad? You shout and prove that, yes, I am. I always tell people, if you don't open your mouth, people may suspect you are a fool. If you open, you will confirm it.
स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं